and Henry. They're a team out of Atlanta, Georgia for FedEx Custom Critical. And they're going to be here to share their story with everyone about the importance of proper partnership. So they're good people. They work hard. They got a unique story. It's their own story like most everyone in this room would have. But I'm telling you, I believe you will learn something from them. They come from a little bit different background. And that's one of the things we find the most interesting. And they can share with them. I don't want to get in and start telling the stuff that they shared with me in the past, but they're a good team. They run a tractor at FedEx Custom Critical. They utilize Expedite Services owner-operator program at FedEx Custom Critical. And our company's been blessed to have them, and FedEx is blessed to have them. And I know they're thankful that you're here to listen, and hopefully each and every one of you will pick up something that can help you and your families and help you further your business. So, Russell and DeShawn, thank you, and let's get ready to rumble.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate that. I'm Russell. This is DeShawn. We appreciate everybody coming out today just to hear our story. We started back with ES a couple of years ago and was actually referred to them by another couple, DJ and Whitney. They were previously running, well, they're still running with them, but they've been here probably about a year longer than we had, and they told us a lot of great things about the company. And so we decided to take that on and move on from my corporate world, which was me being a corporate manager. This young lady right here.
I was a surgical tech and surgical coordinator, ended up for optical. Also have my LPN as well. So yeah, the medical field. COVID struck us, and it was a world of the unknown, the fear and everything like that. Complaining to him, he had already had his CDL for about a year into it, and I was complaining daily that I hated the job, I hated going in, I was scared. Everything was chaotic, listening to the news, reading the paper, it was just a fear. And he just looked at me and he just said, just quit, go get your CDL, and we'll take it from there. So.
And she did. Going from corporate America to this side of the world is, it's definitely a change. It's definitely different, but it's one that we definitely love and enjoy. There's nothing like it in the world. I was with a different company at first and driving, and she was with another company as well driving. But those are the only two companies that we know of as far as, driving. You have a lot of people out here that switch companies left and right every 6 months. They're going to a different company. But, we found that ES home, and we loved everything that they have to offer, So we talked to a few different people, and we made that change.
Right.
And haven't looked back since.
As far as getting the CDL, Class A, I had to take the class twice. And it wasn't because I didn't understand it or anything like that. It was just that coming from the medical part, you just feel like everything has to be perfect. And I just felt like during that training time, I was not perfect. I wasn't up there to par. So I took it again and of course passed it. Then, like he said, the couple of companies I went and did my training, I was one of the students that actually did leave their trainer at a Love's and had to go back and get her. But with only 2 weeks experience, and yeah. So I was with that company for my training, and then when it was time for me to test out and was talking to them and everything, and it just didn't sound right. I just didn't feel safe with them. So came home again complaining. So he was like, well, just go over here with where I'm at and get your experience, and then we'll take it from there. And that's when we really were talking about with DJ and with the other couple. When I first came and spoke with ES, when we first were introduced with them, they offered us, I didn't really have to have any experience. He had experience right then and there. We could have went to a straight truck. Thing is that coming from an 18-wheeler and then putting them into a straight truck, I just didn't feel that would be okay. We had to make a compromise, and I just had to put my
it was just different, you know.
Just different from that and experience-wise.
Yeah.
So went to the other company and just got my 6 months experience. And plus being able to see trucking through my eyes without him just being the trainer and everything that he knows. I'm able to bring stuff that I know to the truck and stuff that he knows to the truck. So, yes.
Fast forward that on to ES. We talked to one of the coordinators there, which is Patrick, and fabulous gentleman. You know, he definitely worked with us and told us exactly what we need to do and which direction we need to go in, and made that transition from the other companies over to partnering with ES, a perfect fit for us. You know, we definitely liked what they have to say, the different opportunities they have. ES is a company that, as you've heard, you know, throughout this whole yesterday and a day, they're a company that offers so much, you know, as far as, you know, trucks that they have available, straight trucks or tractor trailers. They have the new app they just developed as well. So, I mean, just all kinds of different things. If you need a report on something that that the industry may have, you know, they can also run those reports for you as well, letting you know that, you know, hey, here's what an average that we have that's going in the Northeast or the Midwest. You know, they have those reports that they can run for you as well. And those are the things that make your trucking life much easier. You know, that you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to run those reports. All you need to do is, hey, Patrick, can I get this information from you? And he's able to pull that for you. So that's good. So we decided to go ahead and make that leap and purchase a truck. And once again, ES is there to help you out with that purchase. It took us probably 6 months, a little bit longer than 6 months before we decided to make that happen.
Yes.
Yeah, we got that phone call from Jeff.
Yeah, I think the pathway.
Yeah. He actually chimed in.
In order for us to do that, you know, you have to, and that was another thing with ES is that, I mean, this is a big purchase. This is a big change. This is huge,
Right.
You know, and of course you can read everything and see it on YouTube and be like, oh yeah, I'm being there, I'm going to trucking, I'm going to make this, and this. And then as soon as you get in there, it's like, wait a minute, I'm in the negative. Hold up, wait a minute, what did I do wrong? But you have at ES, you have people that will help you out, that'll guide you.
Right.
Hey, you guys are running over here to California and only got a half tank gas and nothing over here. Let's do a couple of things. Let's
Just
give
an
you
example.
Yeah. We didn't really do that, but it's just the safety net that they have for us.
That opportunity to actually learn the business before you purchase your truck.
Absolutely. The app is easy. The programs that they have that you can get the estimate of your fuel that you're using, all the different graphs. If you don't understand anything, there's someone that you can pick up the phone and you can just call them. And not only just for ES, as well as with Custom Critical. They are another one. We are carriers for Custom Critical. I can honestly say in the year and a half that we've been running, last week was one of those weeks that it just seemed like everything was just going crazy for us. Everything, trailer, the truck, this, and just lined up. And to the point where, what was it, last Wednesday? Yeah, earlier this Wednesday, finished off the load and he was like, you want to take one more? I said, I'm just ready to go to Fort Wayne, regroup, get some new energy and start all over again. So start over on Monday. And he was like, all right, that's cool. But I mean, throughout the whole thing, it was just a bad week. It wasn't just okay, I'm about to just forget this truck or anything like that. But we were able to reach out to ES. We were able to reach out to Custom Critical to actually take away the woes and the uneasiness, because sometimes I just let my anxiety get the best of me. It could be spiders on a truck. Jesus, you know, like, get this. Like, where's the spray? We got to do this, you know? And it's just, as I tell him, far as, you know, with a partnership, with a relationship, communication is huge. and not only just communication, the feedback, in order for them to comprehend what our concerns are. Patrick, I call him, and he'd be like, I know. Sometimes I just be like, I know he's shaking his head. Here she go calling again. Like, geez, they were just here. She gonna call me again. But every time we walk into the office, he's got a smile. Come on in, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And he takes care of all of our concerns.
And even if you have something like we had an issue on our Peterbilt that we had, and we were actually going down to Florida and stopped on the side of the road because there was an issue with the truck. I called up ES, hey, we have this issue going on. I didn't have to wait for somebody to call me back or wait 30 minutes for, this person to respond. He was right there, just like that. Hey, okay, let me get off the phone with you right fast. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna make a couple of phone calls and see, how we can get your truck fixed. He called me back in 5 minutes. Russell, okay, we have this shop not even 10 miles away from you. Can you make it there? I'm like, yeah, I can make it there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call, get you set up, get you in and out. We got to that shop, he fixed us, took him about an hour. We were back on the road. That is the type of help that you need. Trust me, I've been with another company. You stuck on side the road, you're gonna be there for hours and hours and hours.
Right.
That was not the case. And that's what you want in a company, is that partnership to be able to respond to you, get back to you, get you back up and running as soon as possible, because time is money, money is time. So you can't afford to sit on the side of the road for, 4, 5, 6 hours. Right. So that's very important. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So along with our path to ownership, once we did qualify, like I said, we had Jeff give us the thumbs up on that.
that was like the best call, and he mentioned about the Peterbilt. When we first started the program, that's what they gave us, brand new. I mean, we put the first 80,000 miles on that sucker.
The first 10,000 miles on it. And that wasn't our vehicle that we purchased. That's just a vehicle they said, hey, y'all can come and ride with us. And
me only having 6 months, I was, oh gosh, don't hit that
now,
corner.
That's not for everybody.
Like, they trusted me with this. Okay,
yeah.
I see.
But that was nice and unexpected. We definitely appreciate that.
Yes, Peterbilt was very nice. Yep. It really was.
Yeah. So, like I said, in the path to ownership, those things are important before you even make it to purchasing your truck, getting your own truck, is to be able to have that faith and that confidence in the company that you're working with or partnered with. That really, really helped.
It allows you to learn like the load boards, get your money wise, or where you're going to make your profits, what region are you going to be in. A lot of people, even though I'm originally from upstate New York, relocated to Atlanta in 2017, but a lot of people are, oh, do you go up north? Not after October. When they gave us the okay to get our truck and we had to come up to Fort Wayne's and Stoops, and bruh, it's in January. I hope if it snows, then we gonna have to put this off. Like, I'm not driving it. And it just so happened that, we did in January go pick up our truck. It did snow. It was a dusting, but we hurried up and got back down south. So
working with ES, they have their finance division. We worked with Nate over at Stoops. He's great. We also worked with Roger as well. Also FedEx. And the good thing about it is, we had all of those guys on board, emailing each other back and forth. So there was no miscommunication at all in the system. I mean, they got us in and out once we started the process. Yes. It took us just a matter of, 4 days, 5 days? Yep. And that includes the training that we had to go through. So very, very minimal downtime at all. And that's all because of the great process that ES has in place. That definitely helped. And the partnership between Stoops as well.
Being able to have 4 different ones, because you had the trailer department from Custom Critical, then you had Custom Critical, your recruiter as well on the phone, then you have ES, then you have the finance. It's 4 different ones. Yeah, it's Stoops, and so it's like 4 different people, 4 different companies coming together just to help. And ES was right there every single step of the way. Well, this is going to happen. Did such and such call you right here? No, well, let me go ahead and make an email. They should have emailed you or called you. And next thing you know, they call in and everything like that. It was really a great experience.
Smooth process.
It was a smooth process, great experience for such a huge purchase, you know. And I kept telling Nate, you know, as we're going over the paperwork and everything, and he was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" So it's just, this is big. I gotta be with. This is big. But it worked out. It worked out afterwards, and when we drove off, and we actually stayed in Indianapolis for a couple of days because our trailer was getting fixed. And then we were waiting on our training and getting our next load. And the sense of, wow, we did this. Ownership. This is ours. This is the pathway right here. This right here is huge. And it's like you finally get that step accomplished. And then it's like, okay, well, what's the next goal? Yeah. What's the next step?
Because that was our step from day one, you know. Back when we first started, was to get to that point, and to actually get to that point, get over that hump, you know, that was big.
Yes. Yep. And teamwork. Every day isn't perfect with he and I. It's not. But it's not like you're in a big enough space to be like, oh, or that you're at home, okay, well, I'm just gonna go upstairs or anything like that. You can close that curtain, it ain't gonna do really too much, because you gotta open it up. So it's like you have to get over the pettiness, because at the end of the day, you can't be upset, or how do you want to say? You can't keep that anger, because you still got to get out on the road and you still got to make your money. So you got to like let it go until you get to the house, then you bring it back up.
But those are just the little things. Those are just the little things.
Remember when you said? But yeah,
but ES has been great.
It's all about your teamwork, communication, and you got to pick a great partner that that is going to have the same goals, same focus, same like type attitude, energy wise as you do, or else you're gonna run into some problems. Some problems more than the others. But getting back to ES and what they have and offer. When we picked up our Freightliner in January, less than 90 days was at Pilot. It was my turn to drive. I'm cleaning the windows. I'm looking at the windshield. I was like, is that a crack? And it was pitch black outside. I know that this ain't no crack right here. So I'm reaching outside. It's like, man, there's a crack in the windshield. What? He gets out of bed. What are you talking about? What'd you do? I ain't do nothing, first of all.
I do not recall that.
I ain't do anything. So he gets out and, of course, double check the same thing that I just did. Now, long story short, we call Patrick. Patrick, man, we got a cracking windshield. What we do? Oh, well, we just got to call Safe Light and blah, 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 and blah, blah. We call Safe Light. The lady at first, she was like, it's going to be like $2,300. I said, what? To fill it? And she was like, is it larger than a dollar bill? And I was like, yeah. Then she was like, no, we got to replace it. But call Patrick. He was like, no, we got this right here. You get discount, got this and everything. That's one of the advantages of having ES.
That's the advantage. That's the advantage of working with ES, is having those answers for you that you may not have the answer to, or the discounts that are available to a large company like ES, where you get discounts on different things like that,
Yes.
And that's the same with the Fuel Advantage as well, the ES Advantage app that they've created. You can actually look and see that Love's in Michigan, take for example, they may post $4.40, per gallon on their fuel, but you can actually look in their app and see, hey, this is the discount that we're getting at that specific Love's, and here's what you are going to be paying. So Most companies, they may give you an average, oh yeah, you'll get, you know, X amount off or whatever. But with our new app now, it tells you exactly what you'll be paying and what your discount is.
And it's funny that he says that about the app, because the other one that we had, I would call Patrick. Patrick, I put $400 worth of gas in here, and it say that I've used $400 out of the account. Where's my discount? He was like, what? I was like, I'm not seeing a discount. And then he was like, did you go to the places that had the discount? And I was like, oh, never mind, Patrick. Never mind, you know. But those are the things that Patrick, I think,
Just
he and
learning.
I,
No,
yeah,
just
learning, and I think Patrick be like, this girl is crazy.
Being able to get that feedback from ES, you know, they have the answers. You know, we may not have those answers, but we have somebody that does have the answers at ES, you know, and that's definitely a plus.
That is definitely a plus.